Hi, my name is Jackie Peacock. BODYpow Live is a live BODYpow class. There's no cuts, there's no edits. It's real people doing real work in a real setting. I do every workout right along with you. We're streaming on a real-time basis, so you can do the workout right along with us or do it at a later time that's more convenient for you. Every BODYpow exercise is 30 seconds long with a 10-second rest. The goal is to start right at the top of that 30-second mark and work all the way down until that timer hits 0. Those last 10 seconds are especially important because that's a personally optimized workout, the POW of the BODYpow workout, where you're trying to hit anaerobic, you're trying to hold on. It is hard for everybody. We're all fighting through together at our own pace, at our own level, and getting to the end, fighting through to that 0. To be successful in a BODYpow class, you do the work that works for you. 30 seconds at a time, mentally and physically focused on the exercise that you're doing. Don't worry about the 30 seconds before. Don't think about the 30 seconds that's coming up. You stay connected in the moment, mind to muscle connection. The class is not synchronized. You go at your own pace. Don't even worry about the beat of the music. The music's just for fun. It's about staying connected, challenging yourself, and finishing that entire 30-second interval. People often tell me that they're intimidated to try BODYpow for the very first time because they feel like they might not be fit enough. The truth is, when I first started BODYpow, the exercises I do today in class look very different than they did when I first started. For example, a burpee in class today might look a little something like this. Whereas when I first started, my burpees were more like this. Just nice and strong and engaged. But my feet stayed on the floor and I didn't jump, went to the knees for the push-up. Another example would be a walking push-up with a pop. It might look like this in class. Let's start there. When I first started in class. When I first started, I might not have even walked. Again, the point, to keep strong, engaged, and find my own resistance, and build from there. Anytime you see a push-up or a plank exercise in a BODYpow class, you can come down on your knees. You'll hear me say toes or knees quite a lot. So, for example, a toe push-up is this guy. Drop to your knees. The trick is keeping your tailbone forward, your core and glute engaged, and your shoulders out of your ears. Still leading with the chest, neck in line with the spine, chin is slightly forward, and pushing up. If that's even feeling too much, you can come down to the elbows and hold an elbow plank. Contracting the arms, there's a difference between this and this. Nice and strong and contracted. So for example, if we're doing a more advanced push-up move, sha, boom, ta, push, you can stay on those knees, tap one leg, come back, and do a smaller version of that push. Anytime you see a jump in a BODYpow class, you can keep your feet solidly on the floor, toes pointed forward, hinge at the hips with the toes staying behind the knees, weight in your heels, contracting through the glute, pull up and contract through the core, pushing the tailbone forward. Boom, boom. So if an exercise looks like this, ta, or here, or sha, ta, you can stay here and yours will look like this. Still working. So for any lunge or squat exercise we might do, you might see us getting down nice and low in this way. Here, pulling up, pulling up. My knee is above my ankle, I'm at a 90 degree. If this is feeling too much, go ahead and take it up a bit higher. I'm still getting that work through that glute. My core is still strong and tight. I'm extending through my arms. Boom. As long as you're contracted and finding your own resistance, whether it's here or here, pow, 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 sha, ta, you're working. Any ab exercise that we do in BODYpow, you can keep your feet planted on the ground. You might see a lot of this kind of thing, these kind of deals. You can do all of those with your heels or feet planted firmly down and just contracting through that abdominal wall, trying to take it out of your neck, lifting just through here, leaving the legs alone right from the beginning. For any side plank exercise that we might do in class, you might see us being here, here, boom, sha, ta. You can do any side plank exercise on your knee or on your elbow. Elbow directly under the shoulder, that oblique engage, side glute engage, and you can hold up here. If this is even feeling a little bit too much, you can still drop here with that shoulder pushing down. You're still engaging the top leg, the top oblique, and the shoulder. We do a lot of table exercises in BODYpow class. My ankles are under my knees, my hands are directly under my shoulders, shoulders pushing out of my ear. The key here is to keep your hips nice and high. You can hold this guy right here. I'm working into my hamstrings, glute, core, and shoulders. You might see something like this, again with the hips up high. If they start to sink, then please just stop, hold up, and contract. You're working. If this starts to even feel too much, you can come all the way down into a bridge position, getting those ankles underneath the knees, and again, my core glute and hamstrings are engaged, and you can hold and contract from here.